Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Matskis, and today is our Wednesday box opening.
Hi, hello. So if you're new here, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for 27 years. And huge 5,000 square foot shop, over 12,000 bolts of fabric. We don't know how many, lots. And we have a retreat center. We do the YouTube channel thing with lots of classes and tutorials and box openings. So this is a pretty popular event where we show you the newest things that have just come into our store. You can find them all online, fabricpatch.net. And if you go to our website, do the shop online, and as you do the drop down, if you click on what's new, the things that we're going to show you tonight will all be up near the top. So you'll be able to find them, or you can follow the links or scroll around and look for other stuff that we have. And if you have any questions about your order, we always encourage you to put a little comment in your notes. We do read those if you're concerned about color or whatever.
Order.
Yep. The other thing that we always do is we encourage you, if you have a local quilt shop, we encourage you to shop local. If there's something that you see here, maybe check with them first. It's a tough economy right now for small business owners. And so the only way to keep them in business and in your area is to patronize them. So we encourage that. There's a lot, that are closing. So, and then the other thing that I meant to mention this morning, you guys might have seen, FabriChat, and we, shared the numbers, amazing numbers from our amazing friends of how much money we raised for our breast cancer recipients, those women that we are supporting that are currently going through a battle, and we are just sending them a check for over $1,330
Super cool.
$1,330 to help with whatever expenses they have. It might be time off work or travel or deductibles or medication, or maybe they just need a spa day. We just want them to feel supported. And so the other thing we mentioned, and we just want to remind you that we got all but this sounds like a lot, but we got all but about 100 packages mailed and sent. So if you have not yet received yours, give us a bit. Tracy's still off this week, and so the team is minimal. Janet is down in Texas. We've got everybody everywhere. So so
orders are going out a little bit slower than usual.
Slower.
So we'll still get everything cut from box opening tomorrow morning. Work on getting those shipped, but they're coming.
They're coming. Now we are shipping at the same time as other businesses, not that super fast normal fabric patch speed.
Yeah. Yeah.
People always say, I can't believe I got it in 2 days. Yeah, well, that's how we do it. Okay, not this week.
Not this week.
And the other thing is the recipients will be getting their cards out. We're going to start that next week. So they'll have them before Thanksgiving, but it takes a little while. We do handwritten cards and messages, and then everybody signs it. So it takes a little while to get those out, but those will be coming. Yes. And a lot of you guys were asking, I think because of seeing the retreat center, they really liked the layout and being able to see everything. Oh. And so people were asking about retreats. A lot of emails about that. And just a little reminder, our newsletter describing the retreats will go up just before Christmas, so that if that's what you guys are asking for is a Christmas gift, you can get a gift certificate for that. But registration for retreats occurs on January 15th at 8 a.m. We do it that way every year, so that you just have to be ready, because we have 9 retreats scheduled for next year, and we only take 26 people per retreat. Yes. But there's always a waiting list. We can always, almost always eke somebody in, because things happen. There's cancellations, and then, and we'll talk about that more as it gets close. But a lot of you guys were asking.
Just before Christmas, we make sure the dates are out there, so you can arrange things with work.
Yeah.
Ask that couple that's been engaged for years, hey, just check in, making sure.
Yeah. When are you getting married?
If I need to know a secret, I need to know now.
June is busy. So 3 retreats to choose from in June.
So we found that it was easier if we gave you the dates first, so you guys could plan, ask for Christmas presents, all of that, and then it's not a huge surprise, or it's not I have no idea what to even choose.
Right.
So I made it easier for everybody. So
So quilting retreats. And then the other thing too is a lot of you guys were asking about the quilting cruises. We do quilting cruises. But just FYI about that, we're working with a new travel agent. So don't look for us on RGE Travels. We no longer do cruises with them. They provide a great service. We just find their service to be, it's gotten super, super expensive. So even after the markup, they are charging a $500 retreat at sea fee. So we kind of feel like we would rather have our money for fabric and excursions and those sorts of things. So we are using a new service now. So don't look for us there. But email us if you have questions about that and we'll kind of hook you up. So let's see. We have a lot of boxes.
Yeah, I do.
And I feel like I know what one will be because I opened a little box that had some fat quarters in it. And we auctioned off that fat quarter packet for $250.
At 301.
301!
301.
That's right. And that's what the other boxes are, do you think?
Yeah. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
Sure they are.
I just don't know which
And
one.
if you don't know what we're talking about, well,
You'll hear it if
you'll soon find out. Because this is from Free Spirit. Pretty sure. And there's 5 boxes.
5 boxes.
Any guesses? Any guesses? Some people, they're not even listening to us. They've gone right to the website and they're shopping right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know if any other pieces are in here.
Oh, yes, it is. It's the Tula Pink.
Her gray work is here.
We had mentioned when we did our little live test for the auction that people kept calling. They all went to the Spokane Quilt Show and then they stopped by here because they couldn't find any of it.
Nobody had it yet.
Nobody had it yet. And it's like, we don't have it yet either. Nobody has it yet.
We hadn't made it to our coast.
And probably, again, if your local quilt shop is getting it, they're getting it the same time that we are. So we're going to go ahead and open all 5 of these boxes. We'll show you this and we'll be right back. Okay.
It's cool.
It's typical Tula.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, her stuff is absolutely recognizable. It all goes together. She uses those same patterns. Her true colors, she uses those a lot. So,
and I feel like there's 8 or 9 that are actually like her cool gray work new print. The rest are just really cool new colorations of her dot stripes, pin dots. So really good. Her swallow piece. Yeah. So she's going to have a lot of texture, more or less. But
yeah,
it's cool.
And the other thing, too, is that it seems as though the whole shipment thing is a little bit weird. So we got the fat quarters. There are only 2 left as we are speaking. I don't know at the moment what's left. But and then
her gray work collection. Whatever we got of it. But the weird things that did not show up were her 108s and the 4 pieces of Minky.
Yeah.
That are super cool.
She actually printed, they printed 6 different ones. We picked 4 and they did only 2 extra wides and we did both. Those did not come. The other thing is that I'm not sure if there were I don't believe that there were other pre-cuts. And sometimes that's how Free Spirit does it, is they'll do fat quarter bundles, but then the pre-cuts are of kind of like the classic colors. So her true colors is what probably would have come. And there's a possibility those are still coming. So that's what I was thinking, is they've kind of things that they come out of different warehouses. And so things might kind of trickle in. So are you going to put up the Minky and the extra wide for pre-sale?
I will put those up for pre-sale so you can see them. Again, it's a 108 inch quilt back. They're also on a sateen finish. So 2 things to know about that is that's why they're a little bit more expensive. And their finish is a sateen finish. It's luscious. It's 100% cotton. 100% cotton. But it is beautifully luscious.
Very unique. Theirs is very different.
And then their Minky, it is a little more expensive because one is Tula Minky.
It's Tula Minky.
So you're going to get that cool wolf in plushness. So that is
Beautiful.
new. This is the first collection Free Spirit has ever done Minky with. So I personally have not seen it in Minky yet. I'm not worried about it one bit.
No.
It's still going to be just as soft. I mean, it's the same company that prints for everybody, whether it's Michael Miller, Studio E, or Minky and Shannon. It's all the same company. So it's going to be super soft, 60 inches wide. Phenomenal. So those are all pre-order. I think also what I'll do, if anybody who does a pre-order, I will ship those orders on Monday. Give my UPS or maybe my FedEx driver an extra day to get our boxes because they were on our packing slip. So it is, and it's supposed to be released in October, and there's only a couple days left. So I believe it will be here either tomorrow or Friday. So if you do have a pre-order, whether it's 108 or Minky, just know those will ship Monday for you. But I think you guys need to see it. I think it's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel like I so often let you see it and you can't buy it. That is just
I
not fair.
know. I know. I know.
And the main basket. But
I know.
so yeah, and then there's a possibility too that maybe more
There's some
pre-cuts might
other-
arrive.
Yeah.
But that it wasn't on my packing slip, so I don't know about that.
Right.
So
Yeah. So those you'll see when you see. But in the meantime, there are other, I don't think we have any of I looked out there. I didn't see any of just the basics that we have of hers.
right, I don't think I have just a true color unless I have it maybe in a 5-inch square or something.
Yeah. And you can look, it would be on the website if we had that, but I didn't find any out there. But we do have these are other Tula stuff. And you can see where the colors, if you have leftover Tula, it will go with this.
Yeah. Because this one is her spearmint, and it has some of her mineral and her hexy stuff in here. But again, it just depends if you want to add more color. Or start with the gray and see what you have in your leftover stash to put in there.
I can't believe we still have besties. Is it besties or beasties? She says beasties, doesn't she?
I think it's beasties. Best friends. No besties.
Besties.
There's no A in there. So yeah, it's super cool. So let's look up close. I'm sure you guys have all seen it. If you're a Tula Trooper, you know what
You've
we're
already
looking
seen it. You're already shopping. Blah, blah. Not even listening to you guys anymore.
Super cool.
I need to show you guys my fingers. So I have this horrible thumb arthritis. We've talked before about why I use some of the tools that I use. And so because of my thumb arthritis, I don't have any strength in my hands. And look at that. All I was trying to do was get the lid off of my ink. But when you're pulling... I know. I had it ever. I almost did the whole, your teeth are not tools. And I thought, nope, I don't need a big old black smear on my face. But anyway, so if you notice black stuff, it's not coming off on your fabric.
Okay.
Beautiful, right? So this is that main piece. And the Minky, if I remember right, it is just this great big huge face right in the middle of the 60-inch square. It's gorgeous. I love her colors. I love all of that. And then, so there's this wolf. I'm going to go ahead and pull out. Isn't there a light one that is the same thing?
Yes.
Oh, it's right here.
there.
And then this is the same one.
Oh, so cool.
Mm-hmm. And then this is I'm not sure, but I mean, it's a cheetah.
He's a leopard.
A leopard. That's right. That's right.
And I'm going to zoom in because the leopard spots are stars, hearts, flowers. I think that's so cute.
Fantastic.
Forrest has given me that look.
Yes.
Too.
Yes.
Associated with that baby.
Yes. And yes. Forrest does not like grandchildren.
No.
At all.
Kids are gross.
Kids are gross. And then here's the light one.
Super cool.
Beautiful.
And that one, the spots are roses.
Oh,
I didn't notice that until right now.
Wow.
That's cool.
Well, see, that's why I have to get both. And then we'll show you the other kind of blendery pieces, but these, let's see. So her stripes, are we going to start from this end? Pretty classic, right? So all of her wonderful color stripes on the light gray background and on the black background. We sell that
All the time.
all the time. You don't have to be a Tula Trooper to appreciate that. And gray on gray. And then her really large polka dots. We, of course, have light gray on a medium gray.
And those are like nickel-sized dots.
Yes. Put my hand there. Yeah, they're big.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Gray on gray, black on dark gray. And then we have the full color on that. It's just I don't know, what do you call this? Are you going to call that a charcoal or a soft black?
It's charcoal. She calls it carbon.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's charcoal.
It's a soft black.
I think you can see it better, like, if you put the bears next to it. Because that's, like, black on the leaves. And
I
it's
see.
not quite as dark in that background. But again, a solid black is a good accent.
Yeah. So, and then we have the bright polka dots on the light gray. And then this is kind of one of her classic pieces.
That's her fairy dust.
Yeah. Oh, fairy dust. I don't know why I always call it swallows because I noticed the birds.
Yeah.
Fairy dust. Beautiful. And maybe I'll open that up so you can see what her color does. It's almost, ombre rainbowy. Swallows and fairy dust. Yeah. On a gray and on a light gray. And then these are the other pieces for the collection. So we've got these seals. And I suppose, do you think that she just picked animals that were gray?
Maybe.
I never know. I always feel like I need to ask her. I don't follow her on Instagram to hear all of her
I know on
thoughts.
her collection. Gosh, which one was it? You guys are all going to know. But her seals sold faster than, like, the giraffe and anything else. So it's possible she just brought back a fan favorite animal.
So cute.
That was cool. I love the little polka dot. That's his little ball.
Yeah.
Because in the zoo, they always have a ball that they're playing with.
Yeah. Adorable. And then puffins.
I love the puffin. Oh, the
Puffin upside down, sorry. All of our Cannon Beach fans. And
Cute.
well, there's a couple places where they come ashore to nest. I can't think of, I think Iceland is a spot, and I think there's a spot in the UK. And then the bear. Ooh, he's gorgeous.
Cool.
This would be fun for those
out.
of us, that do the collage thing.
Mm-hmm.
What a fun little thing to accidentally find in your collage is this little face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then these are the other kind of things that we think of as her basics. And so this little pin dot, oh my goodness, this pin dot sells super, super, super fast. Just FYI. Everybody, this is like the common stash fabric. Pin dot in medium gray, that charcoaly color, and then the light gray. And then her triangles. And we got those also in all of the colors. So it's black on the medium gray on light gray. And then, can you see it? Do I have things folded?
No,
And then the carbony color, and then that white on light gray.
yeah. It's awful.
Everything. And we got everything. Sometimes when you get the whole collection, you can get 10-yard bolts. We got 15-yard bolts on the whole collection so that we feel like, at least for those of you guys that are fairly quick, you should be able to get everything that you want.
Or someone making bags who's going to be a little hoggish.
Yes.
We have enough that everybody can share.
We
all
do.
play nice.
We do.
And then the pre-order stuff. Check that out. The only thing I was unsure when I was looking at my invoice was the quantity of yardage in Minky. I am 100% sure we have at least 9 yards, but it's very possible we're going to have 12 yards on those bolts when they arrive. So if you missed out on the Minky and you really wanted one and you saw it, put it in your notes. Because again, if you did get anything, I can save it until Monday and I can call you and say, hey, it came in, or oh, so sorry. It really was only a 9-yard bolt. But put it in your notes because there's a possibility I have either a big chunk left or 2 smaller chunks depending on how it is. So that's the only thing that's a little unsure of. But yeah. Alrighty. All right.
We're going to clean this up.
Great work.
And then
I've still got notions and I've got stuff from Northcott.
Okay. All right. I think 2 notion boxes.
I have a big one here from Checker. You have 2404. That is
4 Shane.
Must be yours.
That's because it's in a big box. Books and rulers.
It takes 2.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all have been waiting for these.
Okay.
It is revved. It is a bunch of projects that only take 2 fat quarters, and it has the pattern for that beloved frog.
That's why everybody wants it.
the frog.
Is because we have 11 of those frogs sitting throughout the shop. And whenever a child comes in that doesn't really want to be here, which is often, we send them on a frog hunt. And if they find all of them, they get a prize.
Little goodies.
Yes.
And this is just a shape cut ruler, or 12 by 12. So what's really nice is every half inch there is a little slice mark where your rotary cutter can go through, and you can quickly cut your 2.5 inch strips, your 1 inch strips, whatever you're doing. You also have a little instruction page if you want to cut out triangles. If you're wanting to cut a 1 3/4 inch strip, it tells you what to cut. Really cool. So this one is the 12 by 12. There is a larger one that's 12 by 18. They are currently out of those, and I'm not sure why, if they're doing some repackaging. I think a lot of some of the June Taylor items, they've had to do a major shift because Joann's is no longer with us. So they're probably marketing different. They've probably stopped doing the cheaper items.
Because do you guys know that they do that? You know, there's a couple of companies that do it. It's not just June Taylor. June Taylor is the big one. But there was a reason why you could go into Joann's and buy this ruler for $16, and in your local quilt shop it was 30, 24, whatever it is. It's because they made it differently. So what they would do is ours has thicker, any quilt shop, you know, we can't even buy the cheaper stuff even if we wanted to.
Yeah.
There is a whole different quality. So the amount of lucite that's in there, when we hold this, it doesn't bend. And so it's just thicker, it's made differently. But what they did is Walmart was who started it. Walmart said, hey, we will spend $1 million and buy a whole bunch if you can make it only $7 cost, so we can sell it cheaper. So June Taylor said, yeah, we can do that. So what did they do? They just made it thinner. They made it half the size. And then what would happen is if you pick it up on the edge, it would bend and oftentimes break. So people would come in and say, well, this thing broke. And I said, yeah, you didn't buy that from me. And so that is true of many of those items. Olfa will do it. A lot of different companies, they would say, well, yeah, if you're going to commit to that much money, I'll make a different product. Looks the same, packaged exactly the same, not as sharp, thinner, going to wear out faster. But, you know, some people, it's that whole thing. I want a cheaper version. Well, if you get a cheaper version, it's a cheaper version. It's not about, everybody thinks, well, it's because they're buying in bulk. They are buying in bulk, but
it's just like,
it's different.
I mean, I'm horrible for this. I buy those $20 shoes at Walmart because I hate shoe shopping. I don't have time. The kids, even at $12 per pair of shoes, you only get, so much life out of them before they were grown out anyways. But again, a $20 pair of tennis shoes are going to last you far less than that $100 tennis shoes at the shoe store.
Right.
It's just how they're made.
But I also think with kids, they're going to grow up.
Oh, yeah,
so
kids.
It doesn't matter. Kids
don't get crazy, people.
Absolutely makes sense because they might grow out of them before they wear them out. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and buy those $120 pair of tennis shoes so my feet don't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Anyway, yeah.
So yeah.
Anyways,
so that's why
so I think that's right. I think they're rethinking these other companies.
They're going to have to do some major shifts.
Yeah. And then I also, while you're opening that one, look how cute these are. I know. So we get little Christmassy items in as Christmas comes. And so just some little stocking stuffery things for your quilting friends. And so just really adorable. There's 4 different colors here. I mean, styles, but they're all Christmassy.
And they're just, this is a little magnet closure. And then you can have your little nuts in here. Your tally on who's on the magnet.
So this is Christmas. Yeah. Just a little open it up.
Super cute.
How cute is that? And then it'll just click.
Super cute.
Yeah.
I also got, while Amy was here from Moda, a bunch of Aurifil thread. So if you're looking for a color.
Oh, that is what's in the box.
Is
restocking on Aurifil thread.
The other thing is, I know I don't have every color of Aurifil that we have. We have probably 80 colors of Aurifil in the shop. And I bet there's only like a dozen. Maybe 20 some of our top 20 colors are on the website. If you're looking for something, order whatever color you want, and then in your notes say, hey, I really want a chocolate brown, or I'm really looking for that green that's going to match my fabric. And I'll put in whatever you want.
Not the black that I ordered.
Yeah.
Change that up.
That's totally fine. If you're looking for, or even a specific color number, I might not have it, but I can call and we can chat from there. So keep that in mind.
And
we
that's
have a
fun
bunch
anyway,
of them.
because you get those calls and then we'll call them and this is Brianna from the Fabric Patch. And then you guys have a nice little fun conversation.
Because then it's going to be me or Mom that calls.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you might get Marge, but that's okay too. You get to,
hang out with us a little bit.
All right, and my box is full of goodies. I've got the Fisker's rag snips. These are really nice. They have packaged these differently than before. But what they are is they're a spring action. You can't tell because of the way they have it closed. But it's spring action, so all you have to do is squeeze. And they're little snips. And what's really nice about those snips is they are sharp all the way to the point. So if you are doing a raggedy rug, if you're doing a rag quilt, anything that's lots of snipping, these are fantastic. Because again, one, they're spring loaded and it's sharp all the way to the point.
We have a video about doing this diagonal, whole different type of a rag rug. Super popular. So we are just starting tonight. We are starting our Christmas retreat. So that'll be a really fun one to check out next week to see the projects that they're making. But a bunch of people are making that rag rug, and this is what you need. And it's a whole different, we do it a whole different way, but super popular.
And the nice thing about the spring action, Fiskars does, I think almost is the only one who does the spring action scissors. I could be wrong. But what's nice is you just have to squeeze it. So sometimes your thumb will get sore, not necessarily because you might have arthritis, but because it it pushes right there on your thumb as you're opening and closing, and your hands will get a whole lot tired than if you're just squeezing. So the spring action is really nice for any of those.
And this, if you're still looking, this was, has that video gone up yet? The recap of...
I don't think so.
So our women's retreat, which is, of course, where we did the whole bra auction and breast cancer auction, we actually did some sewing also. And almost everyone, even our absolute beginner, finished her project. The only people who didn't were the people who were working on a whole different size or a whole different thing that they were doing with their block. But
some of them
super popular.
Even rented the machine from Brittany, and they're bound.
Yeah.
They're going home with a finished
quilted and
project
bound.
from
and
retreat.
this is what we did. So you'll see the pictures of all of that in there, but we got more of those. And it's just a little project sheet from Cut Loose Press.
That uses your cat cradle rulers.
The ruler. Yeah.
Super fun. More of the double-sided basting tape by Annie. I've got so much of this at the moment. We must have had a back order and they keep on coming. But I love it. It's two little 1/16 of an inch double-sided, and it's super sticky. So I was working on fixing Robert's hunting canvas tent. They had a hole in a weird place, and I used this so much because I couldn't put a pin through it because it was too thick. My clips only worked for so long, so most of the time I just stuck it together with this, and it worked with my 2 layers of canvas. So I love it. This little extra hand.
And then I opened another.
Ooh, black and gold.
This one. Sewing Mends the Soul. There's only 6 each of these. Same thing. Cute. This is that little, cute little notepad for your purse, and it magnets closed. This one is Eat, Sleep, and Quilt. This one is Quilty Pleasures. That's cute. And look how that one opens. Yeah. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Really, really cute.
So if you're not quite ready for the Christmas vibes yet.
Yeah. Eat, Sleep, and Sew. Cute, right?
Super cute.
Yeah.
The Sew Line glue pen. So again, it's a blue glue that you swipe down, totally washable. Comes right out. I've got the pen plus the refills. Look, it says that. Hugo tape. It looks like just in the 1-inch size. That must be the size we're out of, but we also have it in 2-inch and 1-inch.
They almost chastise us at E.E. Shank because we sell so much of that.
They don't know.
What do you do with that? We love it.
We love it. It only sticks to itself. So if you want to rewrap a jelly roll, wrap your thread, wrap a cord, it only wraps to itself. Mm-hmm. It's fantastic.
It's really nice.
Magic pins. So there's the basic quilting pins, super sharp, heat resistant on the top, and they're gripped on the top, so you can really pull even if you don't have maybe as much sensation in your finger as you used to. Gnome beards.
We have a fun, so again, the quilting retreat that's starting tonight is the Christmas retreat, and we have this fun little pattern, and it's this it's a gnome that is made out of a couple things, and it sits on the top of your wine bottle. And so we use this. This is just little white faux fur.
It's cute.
I know. It's a really good Santa's beard.
Yeah, it is. How big is it? I forget. It's 9 by 12, and I think this is like $9. But
it's spendy.
It is spendy.
It's a mess.
But it's the only way to get it. They don't sell it by the yard anymore. But look how you did it. Hide it from the dog.
Perfect Santa beard.
or the cat. Oh, Forrest will get a kick out of that.
Yeah.
And some marking utensils. So I've got the permanent fine line marking pen. So whether you want to do it for marking for your stitching pattern, if you don't want it to come out, or if you're doing signature block, it's just a fine point pen. I've got the white friction marker, essentially. So the friction pens are ink that goes away with heat. This one, Clover made a white one. So if you are marking on dark, indigo colors, black, you can see it. So give it a little shake, draw it, give it a second, count to 3, and then your line will appear. This one takes just a second for your line to appear. So draw your line, count to 3, and magic happens. But this one is also heat away. Thermal thimbles. So there are 3 different sizes on here. So if you're pressing something really close and you don't want to burn your little fingertips, or if you have a little person sewing, you just want to protect their other hand because they get distracted, this will protect them from the heat.
Mm-hmm. And then did you open this one?
They've not seen that one yet.
The seam fix tool. You guys have seen this probably multiple times. It's just your little seam ripper, and then it has a little knobby thing on it, so that after you've ripped out your seam and you have those little holes, you just rub that, and then what'll happen, it'll take out the little bits of thread and also kind of close up those holes a little bit. And then the other side is an awl. So if you like to sew with an awl, both Brianna and I do. You do.
I do.
Yeah. And people who make bags, if you're making a bag, you must have an awl. You absolutely have to.
If you feel like, oh my gosh, I wish my fingers didn't get in the way, you gotta try one of those.
Yeah. And I let go too soon and everything gets a little crooked, you have to have an awl. Is the trick.
Roxanne glue stick. This is just a white glue stick, dries clear, goes on really nicely. It's super tacky. They use this a lot for wool because it is such a tacky glue. So it really does stay in place longer while you're stitching it down. So if you want something super sticky, that is glue that dries clear and washes totally out, Roxanne is the glue you want.
It's a really good one. Free check, did they see that?
Nope.
Free check, been around for forever. It's just good to kind of have on hand for those funny little weird edges.
And Classe machine needles. We carry every needle from Classe. Serger needles, universals, quilting, whatever you need. Remember, they are the cheapest notion in quilting. So instead of changing them when they break, we should try to change them like every 2 to 3 quilts. They don't last very long. That might even be too long. But change them.
Yes.
It's a good thing. Put them in your stocking stuffer.
Yes.
Have them ready.
Yes.
And be surprised when you open it. 60
Oh, I'm
inch.
sorry. I thought you mentioned.
And I have 2 more things.
Sorry.
There's so many things in here. 60-inch retractable tape measures.
So cute.
And they're in colors, which is great for me. I can put them all in separately. But
Little side note, we had out at the Daisy House, which is where we do all of the cooking and eating when we do ours, and we sew over in the Gate 17. Our dishwasher broke yesterday morning, and so I was in a panic. And had the repairman come out and had to phone a friend. It's like, please, 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 please come out. So he did, came out, and then we decided the part wasn't going to be here in time. I'm not washing dishes for 35 people, and so we just need to order a new one. Mm-hmm. So he measured. He says, well, I need a tape measure. That was what I gave him. He's looking at it.
it's fine. It's just like your guys' big ones.
It works the same once you open it up. And look, it's purple. He looked at it for a long time.
What am I supposed to do with it?
It's like, here, let me do it.
I don't need
And
a
opened
chalk
it up for
on.
him.
Yeah.
I know. And after he's done, I hit the little button and okay.
I'll bring my own next time. That was weird.
It's not that weird.
I know. I don't think
And look, it has a necklace. You can hold it around your neck.
I have mine all the time.
I know.
My 120-inch tape. It's just the only way to measure.
I know.
It's either that or it's girl math. So it's one, it's
Yes.
one arm and it
And
goes
they
to
smell
here. That's how big I need. That's how big the dresser is. Robert looks like, what is that number measurement? I don't know.
It's closer than a 2x4.
But when I go into the furniture store, all I have to do is to stand there. Janice doesn't look at me funny. She
I know.
knows exactly what I'm
Everybody
doing.
knows that measurement. Oh, it's all the way to here.
Ooh, I have a little bit of wiggle room. That's okay. Well, it might be tight, but I can
And
move
we're
the couch
always
down.
right. Yeah, Paul put it in there, and it's like you had 2 inches.
It's-
I know.
It is way more accurate than stepping it out. Like,
Okay.
okay.
What shoes am I wearing? Yeah.
Were you in a hurry?
No.
The last thing on the bottom of that was twill tape. So this is just cream colored It must be 1/2 inch, 100% cotton twill tape. So, those of you that are making drawstring bags for Christmas or anything, this is probably what you're looking for. I realized I was down to the last little bit. So if you need any of that, and I know they're also doing that for the retreat. So get it now before they come in tomorrow and get it.
Too late.
So, all right, I think that's everything. But everything's in a Notion category. So go through there. If you're looking for anything that you saw here that you didn't find, put it in your notes.
She could have spelled it wrong.
All of those things.
Our search engine, that's my only complaint.
Yeah, it's not great. So there's ends up being like 2 search bars. Like when you're in there cruising, there's like a middle one in like the middle of the screen. That search bar is always wrong. It's horrible. The one on the top right of your screen, that is your best search bar to search for anything. And I have found that it is like one-word wonders. So if you know you're looking for a notepad or a notebook, search just that. Don't search anything else. And again, you should also try it 1 word or 2. I could have made it up and made a notepad 2 words at one point. So try that. You can also try designer name. Sometimes, like I know like Lori Holt stuff will pop up, Tula stuff will pop up. But again, I'm pretty good at just doing Tula and not Tula Pink. So again, 1 word wonders works best for our search engine. If you try to be descriptive, I know you don't get. Not what you were looking for. It wants to really play the search game. It doesn't want you to tell it what you want.
Don't tell me. You don't know me.
It wants to hunt. So 1 word is the best way to go around it. And then if you're not sure if it's 1 word or 2, maybe you know it's 1 word. I might think it's 2. So keep that in mind too. You're also working with
We're all
a
familiar with your
speller.
chum dash.
Yeah. See it. You weren't going to find it. Unless you put dash in there. And that, I'm just going to throw something out there and see what happens. You would have been a winner.
Brianna does not double check her autocorrect.
No, and my autocorrect just messes with me half the time. I do love to read. I enjoy that. I was really good at creative writing in school, but it does not
Spelling,
always.
no.
I can type quickly, and sometimes it does not go in my favor.
No.
Okay.
All right. I was trying to clear this out, but we still have to move a little bit. We'll get some more boxes. We'll be right back. All right. Couple boxes.
Yes. Looks like there might be 2. Might be 2. And this is the Northcott box. And I don't know. Now that, we assume Christmas and winter fabric is done coming, I have no idea what comes next. Ooh, sexy horses. Look at those.
Northcott.
I love that. Ooh, look at the dot. Look how cool that is. A Tula dot all the way over to a Northcott dot. Just saying.
So,
Ooh.
it looks, yeah.
Ooh, and a panel.
Northcott. Oh, is that a panel?
It must be. Look at that huge face.
Northcott does the best. Well, Northcott and Hoffman do such a nice job with, sorry, I shouldn't be opening this yet. We have a whole nother box to open. I lost my mind a little bit. It's always so pretty. And it really is, though. It's always so pretty because it's just so unisex. Yeah. It's just very ethereal and soft, and it doesn't matter if you're making it for a woman or a man, young or old. It's just beautiful. They do a really, really
And I
nice
feel
job.
like they do the great job for taking their image, whether it's horses or a buffalo or whatever, and they really make it more artsy, line drawn, add that watercolor splash in it. Yeah. Where a Hoffman excels on having a very realistic, professional shot
photo
on a piece of fabric.
Yeah, that's right. Very different.
But super, super pretty.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get the plastic off, cut a panel. You're back. This is called Pedigree.
Pedigree. Mm-hmm. It is beautiful. Tiny line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a panel, which is typical.
And an extra wide.
Oh, and an extra wide. I don't think I saw that.
I threw out the corner. I forgot to take the plastic off. But yes.
We'll do that in a second. There is a pattern. I guess we'll show you the pattern at the end, but that is gorgeous. Horses are really popular.
Yeah.
Really, really popular. The last one
So
I
well
had,
done.
didn't somebody have one? Oh, this one has, 2. The last one we had some like heads or something, wasn't it? So beautiful.
Beautiful.
So that's
a yard, 36 by 42.
And that's the panel. I mean,
main
the pattern.
attraction.
It's a
55 by 66. You can make it bigger, add an extra border or whatever.
Sure.
But again, it's a good pattern
Good way
just
to
to
have.
show off,
Yeah.
whether it's yardage or a panel. They do a really good job.
Pretty easy.
That's a good one.
Okay, let's let you pan across so they can see everything. And again, typical for Northcott, is that they have a lot of really nice kind of blendery pieces that'll go with anything, and then really just a couple of specific pieces. So you can see the colors and everything that goes with the panel. And then some of these almost look ombre. In fact, I want to start with this one. What is this? Oh.
Ooh, a dark light to dark. I like it.
My goodness.
That'd be super cool for like any background. If you're doing like a collage, I think. Oh, let me show it to you guys. I was busy looking at it. Yeah.
Look how gorgeous. And just it's fun. Do you see that there's just a little subtle kind of script in there?
Yeah.
Do you see that? Beautiful. And then I almost think that this extra wide, is the same. Oh,
It is.
Oh my goodness.
So it's
See?
light to dark.
Oh yeah.
That Northcott does the best.
They do the best. Yeah. So dark to light and then goes back. Light, medium to dark. Beautiful.
Super cool.
108. Yep. So if you got 2.5 yards, you would end up with a 90 by 108 backing. Okay. Now, so just, again, really nice. Just all of those colors, splotchy. I'm sure they don't call it splotchy. Textured. Beautiful. That almost has a wood grain look to it. I love these circles.
And nothing is metallic.
No.
There's no shimmery goodness in here.
No, it's just a gold color. It does look like it could be metallic, doesn't it? It's not at all. Just
And that's probably what, a 2.5-inch circle?
oh gosh,
Top
probably.
of a bean can?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it's in my hand.
If that matters to you how big those are. But
Probably 2.5.
cool.
Beautiful. And then look at the dark blue one. That could be like a moon. Moonses.
Ooh, yeah, it could.
Beautiful. We can hear you yawning. Clear over here. Look at the blue. That's that same texture.
I love that one.
Gosh. I would just have this piece in my stash.
That's a good one.
This is like a 3-yard piece. And this one too. Same thing.
Yeah, that one's fantastic.
Really good texture. Has just that little hint of, there's kind of a tealy blue
Yeah, we can see it just
in
a
there.
little bit.
Really gorgeous. And it's that same color. See, that's in there. The horse color. And then the last two, and the only ones that have like the horses on them that are, those key upside down. So this is directional, it looks like. It's the horses. Gorgeous.
Cool. Some extras that also are not on the panel either. Mm-hmm. The rest of their herd.
Rest of the herd. And then this is the same print on that gorgeous dark blue background. Really pretty.
Beautiful.
There's one guy in there getting bumped. He's got his ears back. Liking that.
He's gonna tusk.
Yes, he is.
The really cool thing is if maybe if you're watching this later and we're out of the horse panels, this would be a good one to, if you got Fabric Cafe's panel book or have one of her panel patterns, you could just kind of fussy cut out those 8-inch blocks out of these horses, pick 2 other 1-yard cuts that you like, and make something just as cool.
Yeah. And then I think I kind of feel like that's it, except that we opened a box. We should show them.
Okay.
We opened a box of some textures. People have been waiting for them.
It's Andover Glaze, Libs Elliott. Is that her name? Super great. So this is her 3rd run of glaze. Glaze is the texture, but different colors. These are more moody colors, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Does she have her own category, or do you put
she
it
does.
in the...
I have glaze 1, 2, and 3 all in the same category, but they're marked glaze 1, glaze 2, glaze 3.
Rather than take the plastic off, can you guys see the colors? There's a glare there.
Speckled.
Should we take the plastic off? Because you can probably see it pretty well It's just a nice basic. We really like it. Quite a few. Did we get pre-cuts? Sometimes we get glazed.
We did not get any pre-cuts this time around.
Do you want to? Maybe we'll take the plastic off.
Take the plastic off for him?
We'll
Okay.
take the plastic off for you. It's worth seeing. It's a really, really nice texture. If you really love grunge, but you're like me, I get tired of reordering and finding out, wait, they don't make that color anymore. Wait. So it's not really a basic.
It kind of gives you a cross between grunge and thatched, I feel like.
Yes.
Because you've got that kind of grungy stripe, for lack of a better word, and some speckles in there. So yeah, we'll take a cup of these off so you can see the texture better. But
Yeah.
they're pretty.
Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so we just wanted to show you really fast. We're not done taking all of the plastic off, but just look at the first few that we picked and the colors. So if you were looking for a few more pieces to go with this Northcott, that's what's really nice, is that this glaze is just a really good color. Look at it here. This one we think would probably also go good with the Tula stuff, as would this one. This is just good with everything. This is probably going to be the first one to go. But again, look at it even with these. So it's a really, really popular basic. Yeah, it works really good. So, okay. I just want to show you before we cleaned all of this up. She was opening these and I was moving these, but I wanted you to see that they really do all play really nice together. All right, we got all the plastic off, but this is just the white tape. We're just going to paper tape. We're going to leave that on. And so this is just those subtle colors. We already have all of the bright ones. So this is all just really nice backgroundy colors. I've kind of been waiting for this to come. And then these are, I think these, can you see over there? Are you zooming in? Beautiful. These are those blue ones. And then, oh gosh, look at the...
And there are no names on the bolts. I mean, there's
Ew.
C1, C2, L7, I don't know. On the website, though, I will put in their names for you. So you know that L2 is, I don't know, chocolate or whatever. But
Is it chocolate according to you, or is it what they say?
according to Andover.
According to Andover. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
just on their
Oh,
bolts.
there's just none on here that we can tell them.
Yeah,
I understand
the
what you're
bolts
saying.
don't say what the color
I
name
understand.
is, just the number. But on the website, you'll see the number and the name. So,
Okay. Beautiful stuff. And the other thing too, we always just kind of like to mention is that when a fabric company has a basic, we really like that, because we like to say, oh, this is the one that I used, for the fabric that I order all the time. And it's kind of nice to know what that is. And it's nice that they continue to print it. However, keep in mind that even for basics, they usually print in either Korea or Pakistan twice a year. So we can reorder it, but it could be in the factory that they have maybe 20 more bolts of this, but we don't know how long it lasts. So I would just like to mention that if you're in the middle of a project, get what you need, knowing you can get it again. But knowing you can get it again doesn't mean
in 2 weeks.
yeah.
It could mean 2 months.
Yeah. 6 months.
Yeah. Who knows?
You don't know. All right. So I think that's it. What else did we do this?
Yes. So great work. Tula's goodies are in. Remember, there are pre-order stuff, so your order that has pre-order items on it will not ship until Monday. If it still not has come in, I will ship that, and then I will pay to ship your pre-orders later.
Yeah.
But we're gonna, because it should come again any minute. So I'm gonna give our FedEx and our UPS drivers an extra day to get hustle our boxes over.
Hustle.
Super awesome. I cannot wait to see the Minky for it. Pedigree, Northcott horses.
Very nice.
Gorgeous. I apologize to your pocketbook because Tula horses all up my alley.
I know. And basics to
That
restock
match.
your pantry.
Yeah. Restock your
Yeah.
pantry.
Yeah. With colors that
super
you
great
use all the
colors.
time. And we talk about this a lot, that, it's a serious thing. That whole pantry thing. If you are sewing on a Saturday night, on a Sunday afternoon, and you're working on a project and oh my gosh, I can't believe I don't have enough of this. If there's something that you use often, I feel like these colors are in my wheelhouse a lot, or a pale pink, or if there's something that you use often and you're going to buy it again, this does not go bad. It's not like lettuce.
Right.
Go ahead and just have it available so that when you're making those projects, you know you have enough and you don't have to stop what you're doing to go get more. So this is a nice pantry filler.
Yes.
A really good thing to have.
Along with notions. So if you needed some more glue sticks or sewing machine needles or anything like that, we also got restuck on notions.
Threads.
And it takes 2 books. I have a few emails that I hopefully have already sent.
Yeah.
And you have gotten those, but
Yeah.
you've been wanting those.
And thread.
And thread or fill.
All right. Whoosh.
Awesome.
Okay. Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
And we'll see you again. I don't know that we'll see them during. This is going to be a dry week for you guys. You ain't going to see us 3 times.
You're not going
4
to
times, 5 times.
every day. You might see the retreat recap from the women's retreat. You might see that between now and Sunday. But at the very least, you will see us Sunday at 12:30 for another box opening.
Yes. All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.